What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. If you noticed, my handbrake is not installed on the wheel setup. That's because a lot of people have been asking about how I wired the handbrake and everything like that. So I figured today I'd show you guys that. You can see I have my handbrake here on the table. It's just basically an eBay handbrake. I'll leave the link down below. But as you can see on the side, I do have zip tied a momentary button. So basically when the handbrake is pulled, it touches that button and activates the handbrake, and there's just two wires that go off to a pigtail that I plug into my pigtails on the other side of my wheel. But today is actually a special day because we are going to make something custom with this handbrake, and we're going to get the camera up on the stand and give you guys a little step-by-step on how I'm making this a custom handbrake for myself. So what better way to make a custom handbrake than with some NRG Innovations goodies. So we're going to open this box up. NRG does not make a hydraulic handbrake, so I decided I wanted to make my own custom style hydraulic handbrake. So we're going to open this NRG box up, see what we got. We got some NRG stuff going on in here, pamphlets and stuff. We got a really nice NRG Innovations decal, but this is what we got for today. We have the NRG Innovations Neurochrome handbrake handle for a standard like push button handbrake. Button comes out because it's not in there. We're actually going to use this today and make a custom hydro handbrake that matches my wheel and goes onto the sim rig. So we're going to use this NRG Innovations handbrake piece. So to do that, what we're going to do is I actually got here 3/4 of an inch copper pipe, very thin wall. Get it at Home Depot. Very inexpensive. I think it was like $14 for a giant like 10-foot section. But I'm only using actually 13 inches of it. This is a 13-inch long, and we're going to take this and modify this to fit onto our already purchased aftermarket, cheapy eBay handbrake that we need. So we're going to get that started. So basically, we got the RC car back there. We got a Corona as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to take these off. The two bolts that hold the top off, we're going to need to take those off. And I can't remember exactly what size they are. I think they might have been 13s now. 14s. 14s it is. So we're going to take our 14mm wrench. We're going to undo these two bolts. And we're going to take this part off because we're not going to use this part anymore. So we're going to take the top lever off because I want to make a taller custom handbrake. So we're going to be taking this pole and we're going to be sliding it onto this, but it does not fit fully right now, so we're going to have to shave down the black section right here. We're going to have to shave it down so this can slide down onto it. And we're going to bolt it through these holes. And then basically the reason I chose 3/4 inch pipe is simply because that fits perfectly over top. The set screws will keep it in place. So with the button in the center, we will have a pretty nice handle to pull. And of course we're going to wrap the copper pipe mint green to match the rim of the wheel. So we'll have a mint green and Neurochrome handbrake just like my wheel. So now we're going to have to shave this down to make this a little bit shorter on both sides so that it fits this nice and snug. So we're going to get the Dremel, we're going to Dremel that down, and we will get this all going.
Moments like these I can never hold on to. I need a release, I never could be true. I could be so good to you, but I know that you don't deserve it too. And it's been a while since I heard your tune. Should I take back my I love you? But I could be so good to you, so good to you. so good to you. So good to you. Moments like these I can never hold on to.
So after filing it down some, I realized that we would have to file a lot, so I decided to take it outside and tap it with a hammer so it's a little bit ovalish, because it being a copper pipe goes on very easily. And now I'm basically just tapping the top down to where I want it to go. It's definitely not going to come off now, so we may not even have to drill a hole through it. So we may just do that, and we will end up drilling a hole through it anyways to put a bolt through, just so that it's secure and it doesn't slide up. I can drill a hole through to go through one of these and put a bolt in so it doesn't slide up over time of it, you know, getting moved around, that it decides not to come out on me in the middle of a slide. So we're going to tap this down all the way with a hammer, and we'll go from there. Alright, so after hammering it down, as you can see, the copper tube actually kind of like formed itself to the handbrake, which actually works out a lot better than I thought it was going to. Then I basically used a pipe cutter that can go up to 1-inch pipe to cut the end off of the copper pipe that I kind of beat with a hammer. As you can see, it's all deformed. So now I got a nice smooth edge on top where that handbrake handle will slide right over nice and neatly. So I'm going to get a drill and drill a hole through here and get through a bolt, and then bolt that down. Then we're gonna wrap this handle, and then we're gonna get it mounted onto the rig, and I'll show you guys all that once I get it all mounted up. So we're gonna get this drilled out, get a bolt through it, and yeah, we'll have a custom NRG hydraulic handbrake. All right, as you can see, we got a hole drilled right through, where it goes right through, and we're gonna take one of the bolts from the factory handbrake mount, and gonna push it through, thread it to the other side. As simple as that. Throw another washer on there. Put a nut on the other side. We're gonna tighten that up, and then we're probably gonna wrap this mint green and then get the handle put on, and we should be good to mount it on the rig. It's coming together a lot easier than I thought it was going to, actually. And I don't know, looks pretty sweet to me. So this is a reason why I chose copper tubing, because as you can see, when I tightened it down, it kind of formed to the handbrake handle. So it makes sure that it's perfectly formed, and it's not gonna come off on you. It kind of makes it easier to work with because it kind of forms to it and makes it stupid easy to work. So we're gonna grab some mint green vinyl and wrap the copper part mint green to get rid of the well, copperness of it. So now it's time to get the NRG handle on top. We already got the chrome part, copper part gone. This is gonna be as simple as make sure the button's in there, sliding that all the way down, and then using the small set screws and the Allen key that it comes with, but we're gonna make sure that that grip part is centered. And then there's 3 spots on the actual handle where these set screws are gonna go in. And because the copper pipe is pretty much the exact diameter of the NRG inside, it makes this very easy to do. And all you really have to do is put them on there, get them started so it's all centered up. Get it all tight, and then tighten them up a little bit, and make sure that this handle is not going to go anywhere when you grab it, because, like I said, because the copper pipe does give. That handle is not going anywhere, so that is pretty much all said and done. We got our handbrake and our extended handle with our Energy Neurochrome handbrake handle on there. We're going to go get this over to the rig, get it installed, and give it a little bit of a test run. All right, so we're back at the rig. Got everything up. Got a cluster back there, but you can't really see it. Neurochrome, minty green wheel, and Neurochrome and minty green bigger handbrake right next to me. So basically we just screwed it down in there. A big note to you guys is you are going to need to add some sort of spring in here since it's not pressurized. This is a spring from an RC car. I may have to add a little bit of a stiffer one, but that gives it the spring back that it needs so it doesn't stay back because of the bigger handle and stuff like that. It is basically just bolted down, momentary button right there. And then we got our wires that are going to go to our wires that are pre-wired out of our little button controller there. So, you know, minty green and Neurochrome everywhere. NRG Innovations on the side and everywhere on this rig. Big thank you to NRG Innovations supporting me and the channel. Big shout out to them. And I think it's time we hit this into game session, switch to the game cam, give it a rip, and see how it does. Alright, so we got the wheel set up, we got the wheel cam set up, we got our NRG Innovations wheel, our new hydraulic handbrake with the NRG Innovations handbrake lever. So we're gonna just send it here at Maple Valley, give it a test go, make sure everything is good. But before we go, I should probably make sure that I actually plug my handbrake in. So I do have wires underneath there that I can switch between B and Y and stuff. So we gotta make sure we actually plug the handbrake in before we go. So, alright, we got the handbrake plugged in. We're good to go. We're gonna give it a quick test. Yep, we are good to go here at Maple Valley with our new handbrake. So, we're gonna go full send and see how we go. Probably definitely going to take a little bit of getting used to with it being much larger and right by my wheel, but I feel like it's a lot easier accessible right there, so I will probably end up liking it better. There we go. Oops. As I say that, I keep thinking I'm going to go down here to grab it, but I don't. So everything is in working order. It's right there. It's really nice to have it right there. So I think I'm definitely pleased with how it came out. Oh, because NRG does not make a handbrake per se for drifting, I decided to make my own. So now we have a full NRG Innovations wheel and handbrake setup, Neurochrome and mint green. Throw it down the third, there we go. So if you guys like this video, you guys want to see more tutorials on my wheel setup, make sure you comment down below. You guys know you guys can follow me on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, all of which are found in the description box below. Once again, a big shout out to NRG Innovations. If you guys need any NRG Innovation gears, make sure you check out driveenergy.com, DRIVENRG.com, for all the NRG Innovation needs you will ever need. Wheels, handbrakes, shifters. I'm definitely going to probably be getting an NRG shift knob for the wheel setup too, so that this thing will be all NRG and all goodness. The bigger handbrake is actually a little bit easier for me to manage, and it's a lot closer, so definitely enjoying the bigger lever rather than the short lever I had. Like I said, I will leave the link for the cheap 360s we're doing. The cheap hydraulic handbrake I got off eBay. It's just a cheapy handbrake, but it's very very good for what I'm doing. So because it doesn't have to be super expensive for a handbrake, you can make it look just as good, or if not more custom than those really expensive ones. There we go. I had to delay getting back on throttle with that one. And I think I enjoyed having more custom work on my rig than just all bought stuff. So the fact that I have, you know, the custom energy handbrake now and the custom wheel adapters to run my energy wheels makes this rig, you know, mine and not like just an off-the-shelf bought rig. Along with the wheelbase and everything that I have set up and built myself. I'm going to rip this section one more time before we end this episode off as we wreck my USDA car. So that's going to do it here for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial on the handbrake. And as you know, I always appreciate all the support from you guys, all the subscribers. I do appreciate every single one of you guys. I do try and comment back on every comment you guys have. So if you guys have questions, comments, or anything, make sure you guys contact me either by email, Instagram, and or on YouTube. And I will try and help you out as much as I can. So, until next time, guys, I thank you guys for watching. I'm Evil Rabbit. That was a nice turn. And I'm out. For all your NRG innovation product needs, make sure you check out driveenergy.com. That's DRIVENRG.com.
Oh, I want something just like